Hey, it's Diana with Stamping with Die. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Die's Shorts. And I'm going to play around with one of the new kits. We have two new kits each month, and this is the Christmas one. And the next week I will show you the really cute Halloween one, because it will take a little bit longer. And these are super fun. So you want to make sure you check out online for any new online exclusives. And like I said, we get two new kits each month. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. So I'm so glad that you're joining me today. If you are watching the live premiere, I'm in the chat room, so make sure you head on over there. That's where I'll be, so if you have any questions, I can answer them. I love all our chitter-chatter that goes on during the videos. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment down below. YouTube will let me know, and then I can reach out to you. Okay, I think that's all I want to talk about at the beginning. All right, so close your eyes just for a second. If your camera adjusted. So we have this right here. So inside here, so the kits that come every month, they're very similar to the paper pumpkin kits, but these ones are all inclusive. And that means they come with a block if there's a stamp set, right? Because there's been some that there was no stamping. You just put them together. So this one does have a stamp set. So it has a block. And then you've got some tear tape as well. It also has the little pretty peacock spot. But you know me, I like to use the big mama pad. All right, we have our directions. Here's our stamp set. And then this is what the stamp set looks like. So this is if you want to store your set in one of our empty cases. This just kind of tells you what is in the set. So if you're using pieces, you know, for other things, you know where it belongs. Got your chipboard. All right. Let me pull all this stuff out here. We've got some dimensionals. All right, so I did show you some of this stuff the other day when I did my unboxing. So it's probably kind of jumbled up a little bit than it should be. So we are going to use, no, I'm just going to use my regular blocks to do my stamping. So we have Mary. And I'm going to put it on an angle so that it fits on there long enough. Then we have this big long greeting. What does this say? This says, may whatever brings you love and joy be yours this season and throughout the new year. So that's a nice long greeting, isn't it? Now these are brand new, so I'm going to use my Versamark. Whoops. And trying to get them primed so that they'll take the ink really well. All right, what else do I want here? I want both leaves. Like I want both leaves. So this is why it's easier to have. So if you do like, if you like to do these kits each month, you're probably getting your own stack of blocks. If you don't already have, like I have a ton of blocks. When I used to do in studio classes, I would need a lot of blocks. And so wishes Christmas. We're using the whole set this time. Right. But like I said, if you do a lot of these, you're probably getting a stack of those other blocks yourself, so you can get them all mounted. Because I like to just mount everything, and then I'm good to go. But if you're a new stamper, you might not have a whole bunch of blocks, so you will have to mount as you go. All right, so let's see what we need here. We need, a lot of times I just look at this. So see this right here? This goes on the envelope. So this isn't a card. That's going to go on the envelope. That's kind of cool. All right. So we have these right here. And I'm just going to punch them out. You can stamp while they're all attached. But this way I've already peeled them out. So once they're stamped, I can just set them aside and let them dry. Okay. Then we want this one. Okay, so this set does 1, 2, 4 cards, 2 different designs. So you're making 8 cards. I'm gonna get my little pad of paper here, and let's just kind of prime our stamps so that they'll take the ink. So I'm just gonna ink them up with the Versamark. Then I'm just gonna come over here and, you know, get a lot of that off. That way, if there's any oils or anything like that on the photopolymer from when it's being made, this kind of takes it off so that the stamps accept the ink a lot better. Okay. And this nice big one. All right. Oh, now I want to make sure I'm just using a little pad of paper just to save space. All right, I need to see how juicy my pretty peacock is. I haven't used it in a while, so I want to say, oh, maybe it is good and juicy. Let's see. Ooh, it looks good and juicy. It is! Yay! All right. So we're going to go Mary, Mary, Mary. 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 And then I'm just going to line them up like this so that I kind of have them in the same spot. If they're not identical, I'm not going to worry too much. I mean, it's handmade, right? All right. And then this one. It might look cool too if you offset them. So I don't use Pretty Peacock that much. I should. It is a pretty color. It's kind of like a bluish green. Our neighbors have, oh my gosh, how many peacocks do they have? They might have 4 or more. One is got the feathers, like all the colorful feathers, and I think the other ones, they're still youngish. They're still kind of big. I put a picture on my YouTube before when they came over, and because sometimes they come over and they get in the bird feed and stuff, and they were walking around, so I had taken a picture of them. All right, and then this one, I'm just going to get my stamping done. Christmas wishes. So this is kind of neat, this banner, right? So Christmas. So I picked the perfect nail polish for doing Christmas cards with this sparkly blue. It's a little wilder than I usually wear, but it is fun. All right, so Christmas wishes. Okay. See, and then we have these right here. And I am going to leave these attached just they kind of lay flat. But what we want to do is we are going to stamp these things over here so that they have some detail on them. You just look through. And so see, now you have some detail on your leaf. That's pretty cool. So just kind of watch where you're putting your hands. You don't smear that. Okay. And see these tags or whatever that we're going to put on the envelope. So that's the envelope is, this is really smart because the envelopes are these gold, like gold envelopes, and I think those would be hard to write on. You could use a Sharpie, but this is going to make it a lot easier. And these are like sticky, like, so they're going to stick on there. So that is really smart how they did that. All right, so there's the little one. So these stickers already have that blue, you know, that blue line or whatever. All right, now let me bring the big one. We'll do the same thing. So just look through, and if you're not perfect, it looks kind of cool if you don't get right on, because then you have like a little bit of white around the side. So that looks cool too. I'm assuming what they say about assuming. All right. And I'm going to do this to all of the leaves. Cool. So that just makes them, just finishes them, doesn't it? Okay. So the supply list will be down below. Okay. Spin this around. And then I'm just going to set this aside so it can dry really well, since it takes this paper a little bit longer to dry than our cardstock. But by leaving them intact and not popping them out like I did the the greeting ones, it made it a lot easier, you know, to stamp on those. All right, so I'm just going to set those aside. Let's see what else do we have here. Also have okay. So the other one goes on the inside. I can handle that. And they have us using the tear tape, but I'm just going to use my seal. And so this right here is going to be on the inside. So like this card right here, this is the inside. So it already has that nice little thing all ready to go. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to stamp on our leaf. And it's pretty without, but I'm going to do as I'm told. Okay. And then this is where we're going to put that big greeting. And that just goes right in the center. Nice. All right. And then that's the one that has the Mary, Mary, Mary. Okay. And then this one, are they all the same? Hang on. No, they aren't either. Some have this. So you've got stripes, and then some have flowers. But they both have that inside. So this is nice because it's a Christmas set, right? So it kind of made it maybe a little more fancier, you know, than normal. All right, so this goes like this before I get too carried away. Goes this direction. And then gotta not forget to do our leaf. Okay. And I think that's all. So now we can start assembling. So let's bring this one over. And we have these leaves here. So we want one. This is the one with the berries. It's going to go up there. And then you have another one with the berry. Okay. And these simply are going to get glued here. Now, like I said, it did give you tear tape, but I think that's just easier for them to send. Hang on a minute. Let me get focused here. I think the tear tape is just easier for them to send in the mail over like seal, right? So I think that's why they send the tear tape, because I don't think that I necessarily have to use tear tape to put these on the card. But since this is all inclusive, you know, they don't want you putting these, you know, on with this. Anyway, so I'm just going to use my seal, and I save my tear tape. All right, so we've got some seal. I'm just going to go right up like that. And then this one kind of tucks into here. Like that. See how they kind of, you know, they left this little thing here so that you could get them in there really good. All right. And then they're putting Mary on with those dimensionals. And I'm just going to set these aside, these unopened ones. And I'm going to use a pack that I've already been messing around with. All right. So we're going to put the top one on and then the bottom one. And then that helps us. Oh, because we're putting, okay. I see. Okay, so let's see here. So we're going to put Mary right here. Okay, and then we want another Mary. And then this one goes on the bottom. And then we have those other leaves. So I was thinking those other leaves went with other card. All right. So then we go down here with this Mary. And I'm just trying to make it be kind of similar edgewise as the other one. Okay. Then we're going to take these. So we want these as well. We want one of this. Just going to go here. And then we want one of this. This has lots of stuff going on. So it makes the Mary, it's kind of like hiding behind these leaves. And then those are put on with, they're saying tear tape. But to me, that's not going to work, right? Because to me, unless I just put the tear tape there, all right, this goes like this. I gotta put them on the right way. Okay, they go like that. Okay. And it says use tear tape. But I'm still just going to use the seal. And they're going to be a little loose on the top. I'm going to put one here. You just want to make sure that you can see your words. So see, that's going to hold them there because the seal is pretty strong. And then this one down here. Because this other Mary is going to go on with dimensionals too. So that's also going to hold those pieces in there. Okay. See, I don't think they're going to go anywhere. And then we're going to put Mary. And I don't think there was any bling. I'll have to look. But I don't think there was any bling with this set. Because look at how fun and how easy. Because you've got this gold here and all the dimension. I don't really think you need any. But let me finish the other one, and then maybe we'll do some alterations. All right. So now we're going to do the same thing. We did our Christmas. We did our greeting. 3. Well, this one has a lot of going on too. So you've got 1, 2, but this time all of this just is kind of like this is like this again, but then you're putting this directly on there. All right, instead of putting a couple things and then going back to it. So, all right, so we're gonna go like this, and again we're gonna just kind of use that hole there, except I didn't put him in there right, but that's okay. All right, and then we have these guys, and they're going to go right over top here and just kind of fill in. So they're just kind of filling in, you know, so there's a lot of stuff going on. And then our Merry Christmas is going to go right over top of that. Right. So I'm just going to use my seal again. Almost empty from my seal. It always gets hard to use right at the end. Okay. I'm just gonna that in there. I don't think there's any right way or wrong way to do it. As I'm fiddle farting around with it. All right. And then this is going to go on with dimensionals as well. And I'm just using these up. We don't want to waste any of our dimensionals. That's a nice long one for my banner. Okay. And then that just is going to get plopped right there. And it is at a bit of an angle, like a banner would be, right? It would have kind of some flair by, you know, being kind of wispy or whatever. And yeah, and then what they've done is they've used these. I'll just put one on so you can see. And then this will go on our envelope for you to write the address to whoever's getting this pretty card. All right. So like I said, there's no bling or ribbon or anything, but I still have my paste out from yesterday, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll put some snow on it because I had so much fun putting snow on the sleigh the other day, and I need to use this more. All right, so just give it a stir. And I'm just gonna put a little snow on here. My berries. I was thinking this would be fun to play with for fall social, but I couldn't figure out like how would I send just a little bit of it. And I don't think I could. But look how fun just putting a little bit of snow on there. I don't think I could because it would have to stay sealed. So I might just say because they can always use stuff they have at home, right? They can always change to using it, but I just think it's so much fun putting that on there. Okay, so this is a different container than I used yesterday. It's got a different little bag in there, but you still want to put that so it's really good and tight. All right, and wash this off. So I just have baby wipes off to the side. And then just wipe it off because it doesn't take long for it to start to harden, and then it's like cement. But anyways, all right, so there is just the little kit, and all I did was add a little bit of snow to them just for fun. It just looks kind of cute with that, I think. Anyways, all right, so let me say, oh, look at bare feet. All right, let me say see you later, alligator. So my shoes are under my desk. I'm just relaxing today as I work. So anyway, so this is a super cute kit. Like I said, the supply list will be down below, and so I need to remember to put the Versamark. I always leave this stuff out because if I put it away, I'll go, okay, what did I use on that card? All right, so have a great weekend. I will see you Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a Twist, and that will be at 3 o'clock, Arizona time, same channel. And then remember, next week I will be showing you the let me get this. Let me get this. Oh, the other day I will be showing this kit. I can't wait. So this one is going to be interesting. So I did get two, so I could put one together, like I said, so I could put it together, and then I can kind of go, okay, in like tips or something. This might be kind of interesting video-wise, so that I have room. Oops, let me get my microphone over here. So I have room for it with the camera. So we're going to have to see how that goes. But anyways. All right, so this is what I'm going to show next week. So this is another one of the new kits this month. So it's a haunted home kit. Personally, even if you don't do Halloween, I still think it is so fun. Because it's I don't think we've ever had a big Halloween house. I think years ago we had maybe Christmassy kind of houses, but anyway, so I can't wait to play with that. So I will be playing with it this weekend, so I can figure it out, and then next week I'll put one together with you. And you do need a hot glue gun, it says. All right, so I am going to stop blabbing for real, and have a great weekend. I will see you Monday, 3 o'clock, Arizona time, same channel, and have a great one. All right, bye for now.